Hallowed Be Thy Name by Iron Maiden. The intro only consists of one guitar, but it's played two strings simultaneously. So fifth string, I use my index finger to play the fifth, and second, which I use my ring finger, but you can use your pinky if you want to. I feel ring is better. So we start with 10 on the fifth and 12 on the second. Then you move that to 9 on fifth and 10 on second. So then move this to 7 on fifth and 8 on second. Then 5 on fifth, 7 on second. Go back to the previous one and come back to 5 and 7. So up to now we have five and 7, 7 and 8, 5 and 7. So this part is actually played faster. So let me play the first line till here. Then you take this and move it to 3 on the fifth and 5 on the second. Then again you go to 5 on fifth and 7 on second. So that's your first bar. The second bar is exactly the same except the last one. So for the second you still do 10 and 12, 9 and 10, 7 and 8, 5 and 7, 7 and 8, 5 and second again, 3 and 5, but at the end you do 2 and 4. So 2 on the fifth, 4 on the second. So you repeat these two bars continuously throughout the vocals, and towards the end you do the second bar twice. So instead of having the first come back here and then go here, the last one you just do. Then the harmony part begins. The harmony guitar part consists of 3 guitars, 2 playing the harmony and 1 playing the rhythm. First, let's look at the harmony. So the first guitar starts at 14 on the third string and bends it, full bend, then you bring it back. And you don't pick it when you bring it back. Then you go to 12 on the third, 11 on the third, and you hammer on to the 12. So then you play 11 again, then 14 on the fourth string, then 11 on third again. So we have 12, 11, hammer on, 11 again, 14, 11 on third. And the second time you play exactly the same, but the last note you play 13 on the fourth. So totally you have then you play the first one back again. Then for the fourth time you play the same starting, 14 bend, come back, then 12 on the third, then you play 12, pull off to 11, do 14 on fourth, and do that again. So, sounds like play the whole sequence once again. The second harmony, guitar 2, is played on the second string. Starts at 13th fret, on the second, and you full bend it, and come back down without picking. So then you play 12, 10, hammer on to 12, play 10 again, then play 12 on the third, and 10 on second again. So it's 13 full bend, come back, 12, 10, hammer on, 10 again, 12 on the third, 10 on second. So that's the first one. The second line is basically the same except the last note. So everything's same till here, but the last you play 11 on the third. So first line, second line, the third is the same as first, but for the fourth, now you do start the same way, 13 full bend, come back down, 12, then instead of going to any other note, you just play 12 again, pull off to 10, then play 12 on the third string. So twice. So ends like. So first, second, third, fourth, and you repeat the whole sequence again. So for the rhythm guitar, it starts at E, which is 7 on the 5th and 9 on the 4th and the 3rd, and it's a power chord. And the right hand, you can play it a few different ways, but the basic structure sounds like. So you palm mute the root note for a few times, 3 times, then you play the whole chord. Or you can do like 4 palm mutes so that you're not confused by the timing. Or you can add fillers. As you get more comfortable, just play what you're comfortable with. Just make sure the basic structure is the same. You can do something like that. And after you do E, go to C, which is 3 on the 5th, 5 on the 4th and the 3rd string. So you see I'm playing different variations every time. Just do what you're comfortable with. Then you come to D, which is 5 on the 5th and 7 on the 4th and the 3rd. Then come back to E, but this time you only play once. Then you do, which is 5 on the 4th, pull off to 4. Once you pull off, you play 7 on the 5th, and you do that twice. So as a whole, it sounds something like. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and don't forget to keep rocking.